All right, simple exercise. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this one. It's going to be a wall sit, okay? I love the wall sit. I think it's underutilized. Maybe it's like had its day back in, you know, the 50s, 60s, 70s, somewhere along the journey of fitness evolving and everything. People have gone away from the wall sit. I love it. It's simple. Anybody can do it. So whether you're an athlete or you have clients and you're like, oh, how do I get them to work their quads on days that I don't see them? It's like, well, they have a wall. You know, they live somewhere with walls, so have them do a wall sit. I also like it for posture purposes. Okay, since we're always trying to better align ourselves, because improved alignment of the body will result in higher efficiency and a more optimal movement when working out. So the wall acts as a cue to make sure that the head is over the rib cage, over the pelvis. So simple wall sit, don't really need to go into this too much. What you're going to do is walk your feet out, okay? And then you just pull yourself down. All right, and what you're searching for is vertical shins or something close to. So right now my ankles are pretty far in front of my knees, so I'm going to scoot my feet back a bit, all right, and then go a little lower. You want to feel the top of your waist or your sacrum pushing into the wall. Try to get the back of your head against the wall, all right, and then take your triceps back, palms up, and breathe. All right. Really good for the quads, really nice for the pelvic floor. So I'm not feeling any stress on my pelvic floor muscles, okay? And then at the same time, I'm working my posture. Now, once the sacrum, pelvis, and hip are all against the wall, you can work on that navel retraction. So every time you breathe out, you're pulling the belly back towards the wall. And that's it. That's really as simple as it gets. You're going to want to watch out for posterior tilters or tuckers. People are going to tuck like there's no tomorrow, and they'll be like, oh, I can stay here all day. But if you ask them to release their pelvis and add a small curve to their lumbar spine, you're going to help open up the front of the hip flexor, thus resulting in them working a little bit more. Also, if you have a Swiss ball or a visio ball, if you wanted to make it more challenging, similar thing, you're going to walk the feet out, okay? Search for a neutral spine, all right? And I think right now my ankles are a little in front of my knees, so I'd come back, all right, and I'm right here. I just hang out and I think about pulling the belly button to the spine and moving my head back. All right, you can breathe, do some reps of just lifting the arms up. You can put a dumbbell or a kettlebell in each hand. That'll make it more challenging, all right? Or maybe you just want to do some squats, okay? So again, this is a squat that's great for tracking your knee with your second toe, all right? And it's also a really nice squat because I feel it in the muscles I want to feel it in, my quads in this case. And at the same time, I can really focus on that hinge of the knee joint, all right? Which sometimes gets lost when we start squatting under load all the time. The concentration or the mindfulness of learning about that hinging motion of the knee gets lost because we have to all of a sudden think about the weight on the bar. So great to do at home. Totally recommend doing wall squats, wall sits, like whatever you want, but something for your quads and to relax the pelvic floor muscles. Thank you.